This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Golden Gophers offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Golden Gophers will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Sanders. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And third and short, they hand the ball off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, last time they were on 4th down, they got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
It's a shotgun run call. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass caught, 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to run through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. The Golden Gophers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And the Golden Gophers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
QB decides to keep it here. And the ball's on the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Missed this receiver. It's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The shovel pass complete. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
My, oh, my. Now, that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, Ohio State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, they still trail though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Minnesota offense takes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A handoff from the shotgun. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Minnesota, as they put 6 more on the board. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Ohio State, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. Makes a nice move there. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is loose in the backfield. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Minnetta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Golden Gophers will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line, it's Clark. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. The returner is brought down. Let's start on the next drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Bringing pressure. Picks up the first and is still going. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a... Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So the ball in midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down.
Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Golden Gophers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yard.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Minnesota, 35. Ohio State, 23.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They're going to run it. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tailback with another carry.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be... Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Extending the play now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead,
but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd down now after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The ball is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Pulls it in. It's man. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's a keeper to the right. And the defense snuffs out that play. Probably should have just handed it off. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. One more 1st down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Chewing clock with the running game. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support,
running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half, and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. With the catch, it's Brooks. The tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge 4th down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up. We could have a great finish. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. He's running out of time here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this is it.
late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.